Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I worked at IRS over a decade. I was a revenue officer there. I was on the collection side of IRS. I've worked about, I don't know, 10,000 cases. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I've been on Fox, ABC. Not advertising, they're actually asking my opinion on things. So my YouTube channel is short, sweet, and to the point. And I love for y'all you to comment. A lot of your comments actually make my next YouTube videos. Today I want to talk to you is exactly when is IRS going to levy your bank account and wages? Exactly when is that going to happen? I can't even tell you. First of all, I can't even tell you how many of those cases I've worked, settled, and got releases of bank accounts. But the big thing is not to have it happen. So that's what I want to tell you to avoid it completely, okay? What IRS does, IRS has billing cycles. So this is how the system works. When you file a tax return or you owe a debt, you get placed on the IRS computer system. The day you get on that computer system is called the date of assessment. If you have an IRS transcript, you'll see it as a TC 150. It's usually the first item if you pull your transcripts up. So IRS goes through all the billing cycles, and they're usually 6-7 weeks apart. They should be 6. A cycle to IRS is literally a week. So they go through 6 cycles, send you another letter, send you another letter. So you're going to get the 501. 6 weeks later, you get the 503. I don't know why they skipped 502. I guess somebody had something against 502. Then they went to 503. And then they get to 504, and that's a real threatening letter. It says, we are going to go ahead and levy your wages. It's kind of a really mean letter. It's the first nasty letter, but IRS does not levy at that notice. It's a big, scary letter. It's the next one that they levy on. So when you get to CP 504, you really have a good amount of time, and let me explain to you why. When you get to 1058 or the LT11 notice, 30 days after that, and you'll get to 504. Your first instinct is to call IRS. Don't call IRS. They have to send you your collection due process right. Sit back, talk to a professional. If you're going to do it yourself, just wait. Then, during the 30 days of the LT11 and the 1058, you have the right at that time to call IRS and say, hey, I want to work out a deal with you, or I want to be put in uncollectible, get a payment agreement, or you have the option to file a collection due process hearing. If you don't file the collection due process hearing with the LT11 number or on the 1058, you are going to get a wage garnishment, bank levy, or possibly federal tax lien. So let's say on June 1st, ends your 1058 letter. They send it to you May 1st. On June 1st, those letters end. Within 60 days of that letter ending, you will get a bank levy or a wage garnishment levy. That's kind of a ballpark time. If your 1058 period has already passed, then right now you could be in that period that IRS is going to levy, and that's the time you have to call IRS and say, hey, what can we work out? The problem is once you get that 1058, that's it. It gives IRS the right. If you don't answer that within 30 days, it gives IRS. But let me just tell you how you can close your case. So everyone gets all nervous and they don't know what to do. It's very simple. IRS wants a financial statement from you. Usually if the case is in the service center, 433F. It's a 2-page financial statement. When IRS gets that financial statement, they're going to go ahead and want bank statements. They're going to want pay stubs, and they're going to want you to verify all your expenses. They want to make sure you're living within the IRS means. IRS has national standards on what they allow you to live with once you owe them debt. You can find the national standards online. You can go to irs.gov, national standards. They have them for housing and utilities. They have them for food and clothing. They have them for car payments, and they have them for car operation. You must be familiar with those. If you're not, you're going to have a really bad day when you call IRS. So you know now when IRS is going to levy. Once again, You're going to get your first bill from IRS. You're going to get a 501. 6 weeks later, a 503. 6 weeks later, a 504. It's the scary letter. We're going to levy, but they're not going to levy. When you get to 1058 or LT11, you have 30 days to file a collection due process hearing. If you don't answer that letter within the next 60 days, boom, the money's gone. So if you want to know what to do during that period you got there, you can give me a call. Don't be afraid of IRS. If you know the system, you can deal with the system, and you can beat the system. So thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Listen, I really need like subscriptions for some reason. I don't know, YouTube says subscriptions is important. If you could give me a subscription, I'd appreciate it. And by the way, you can give me a like, but if you have a comment and say, Michael, talk about this, my YouTubes really come from you. I kind of open up the curtain and let you know what IRS is really doing on cases. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.